Photography for me is a language, you could say. It's become the means in which I can go out and explore the world and try to understand the world and try to make sense of it and to record my experience of it somehow. Home. My name is Jonas Bendiksen. I'm a photographer. Well, my photography is very, very simple. I'm a very simple photographer. There's very little hocus pocus about the photography I do, and that's how I prefer it in a way. I'm not so interested in all the artifice and technicalities of it. I'm interested in it as something simple, as an extension of myself somehow. I started photographing when I was 14, 15 years old, something like that, when I was a teenager. I discovered my dad sort of rarely used DSLR in the closet at home, and I started fiddling with it, and I found it interesting, and I started photographing home, my life at home then. And I was fascinated by it, and I started doing it more and more, and then I remember my father helped me build a little darkroom in the family bathroom, and I got sort of so enamored of that process. I sort of fell in love with photography then, through the darkroom, through the sort of magic of that whole process. I live on Nesodden, which is a peninsula outside of Oslo, about 20 minutes out in the Oslo fjord. When I think of home, I think of sort of where my family is, where my wife Anna is and the children. When I'm traveling and I think about home, it's them that I'm thinking about. Of course, this place is my home. I have big warm feelings for this place. But sort of if I were to distill it down, it's where my family is. Here in this project, I've been photographing simply my family, and my plan the whole time was always, when Billy shows up, when she's born, then I will take the time off and I will only be at home and also photograph this time. It's and I would be doing that no matter what, because these pictures, no matter if they're good or they're bad, or if people like them or they don't, I mean, it's for me, in a way, irrelevant. They're still probably some of the most important pictures that I'll ever take, for me. No, I always say the perfect camera is a simple camera. It's a small camera, it's simple. You could remove 90% of all the custom functions and programs of most cameras, and I wouldn't even notice. I mean, because I use all cameras on a totally manual setting always. For me, it was interesting to try the GFX, because I don't so often use the medium format camera, because I always found them too big, and although I love the results, I just hate walking around with big cameras. So I was interested to see what this was like, and it's very self-explanatory. The big dials like you had in the 1990s. I like that because it's solid, it's understandable, and you set it on a manual setting and you don't need to understand anything more, and that's what I like. So I've enjoyed working on it. In a way, it's been a chance for me to explore the medium format a little bit, because the camera is so small that I feel like I can use it. And I've had a look at the files, and they look delightful. Anna? Kanske ta den. No, we need...
Allt för mycket.